If I must.
Perfect weather for a hop.
Hey Zach, welcome back. It's going well, man. How you doing? Hello, Synergy. Hello, AskerCM. I've been doing well, man. How you doing? Hello, Franklin. Hello, Endless Dawn. Welcome, folks.
Leave it to us.
Grovel in awe.
What is it?
Stay close to me.
Synergy says, I really enjoyed your most recent YouTube video and Twitch VOD. You may want to get back into this game. Oh, that's impressive. You've actually been like watching the stream the past few months or so, haven't you? Like the past 1 or 2 months that I've been back. I thought you'd been playing. You've just been chilling out, watching. Is that it? I gotta say, it's pretty liberating to kind of start over, you know? That's not to say I'm not gonna play the main account. I might even play it today, depending on how things go. But, kind of like, you know the saying, the same old saying that's like, the journey is better than the destination? It's kind of like that vibe I get, you know? I like the feeling of progress being made. I'm sure most of you can relate to this feeling as well.
If I must.
Spring is here.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing, iOS, but maybe it's a good thing. Since I've been back, you just got the itch. I see. So I guess you pulled the trigger as soon as I kind of went over my thoughts on why returning to the game or restarting over isn't as bad as probably most people might think it might be. It's honestly, again, pretty good. Asker CMS. Jay's plan is going for those 2 forms. We're definitely going to get the 2 forms today. We might even get started on like Naga merges. I have to do AR as well, actually, on this account. Yeah, literally this account. So that's going to be funny. I'm sure that'll be pretty much a joke.
Hey Teach, I know this may be early to ask questions, but with this new account, is there any units you would like to obtain for this account that you had on your other account that you loved? And is this any units that you have on the other account you do not want for this account?
Yeah, that's definitely like a really question to ask. I don't know. To be honest, I like Fjorm. So, you know, in my case, it feels nice to be using Fjorm, you know? And I guess, okay, so here's like the dream, okay? This is no guarantee this happens, but to me the dream is definitely that I get the Chosen Alphonse BK share around like June or whatever, the 6 AHR after, the ones that are after the top 8. I'd really want to heavily commit to both BK and Alphonse, because both BK and Alphonse are legit, like especially BK is definitely a favorite of mine, and Alphonse and Fjorm basically define heroes for me, and I mean this game, like Fire Emblem Heroes. So for me that means quite a bit. If I can get that share would be amazing. I've kind of been hearing rumors though that BK might Might be, you know, on the Hall of Forms or Hero Fest or something like that, because it's confirmed this month and such. So I don't know. That might bait me, but I'm trying not to fall for that, especially if chosen Alphonse and BK might happen. Didn't the BK Hall of Forms Dream Lord die? Why did it die? Why did it die? Did I miss some news or something?
We'll show you our strength.
Hello GM Hunter, hey PG, hi Darkray. Summer Xander? I think Summer Xander really does define the old account. But the thing is, I kind of play heroes for gameplay, not for like character designs. Character designs are kind of fleeting for me. They don't really make me attached to the character. Now, unique game mechanics though are very interesting to me. So, for example, this Celica here, having like a 3-range style, while that's not necessarily unique to this Celica, in fact there's literally another Celica who does that, that's a unique enough game mechanic that makes her stand out as a unit, and that's what I really like about heroes and their characters. I do actually like Veronica and Celica's units as well. I'm not really that privy to like disliking characters. I don't really dislike many characters. Even off the top of my head I couldn't really give you a list of characters I dislike, because I more or less focus on things I like and not things I dislike. So I'm not trying to target any favorites, so to speak, long term. Kind of playing for the game, playing for the enjoyment. Either way, thank you for the 100 bits, Zachary. BKB runs in March. Okay. Why is that why, I still don't get why this is like a dead notion though. He's gonna show up in some way. Yeah, I don't know how to answer it yet, Zachary. I think that's that's kind of the best answer I can give you. I'm playing for specific units that happen to be both characters I like and that meet my goals. So like Chosen Fjorm might very well be like the worst chosen coming up, and may very well be like the banner might not be the best. But at the end of the day, I get Hector, who I like, I get Fjorm, who I like.
You got a new account. Nice. Probably took a lot of contemplating, since there is a lot of nostalgia with that old account.
Definitely, Bochi. Absolutely.
It's so warm.
It wasn't an easy decision to make. It also took a little bit of time to set up. I mean, this farming literally takes hours. But I'm glad to share it with you guys, so here we are. And again, thank you for the bits. 250 bits. That means a lot, guys. I am here to provide you with the content, the experience, and the journey. Like I said earlier, I think the journey matters quite a bit. And kind of being on that new account here is very appealing. But yeah, you wouldn't believe how time consuming this is. I do say like, oh, there's roughly 6,000 orbs to farm, and that's not an exaggeration, but for you to literally go through like all the paralogs on one difficulty, like on normal difficulty, takes about like half the day, okay? 6 hours. You're literally going through 6 hours on one difficulty. So for you to farm those 6,000 orbs will take you multiple hours, and I'm speaking like literally over 20 to 40 hours of literally auto battling. So it is extremely time consuming to do this. So if you don't have something to do on the side, like you're not multitasking, or you just can't stomach the amount of time this takes, I wouldn't recommend it. But thankfully for me, I can multitask pretty well. I can just be doing other things while I'm doing this, so it's not really a big deal. I have other responsibilities, like chores, work-related things as well that I can just do on the side. And it's really not that difficult to just press auto battle on the side. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome back. Did I collect those 99 stamp pots? I actually didn't. And I probably will have to collect some right now as well. I'm already over how many orbs I likely need to complete Fjorm. So I'm just going over because we have to commit to Naga next, and she's also going to take a large amount of orbs. But yeah, I shouldn't even need this many orbs to finish Fjorm if we don't get screwed. So that's what we need, and I think that's pretty much it. Other than Naga, who's next? Yeah, Naga's next, and I have 2 days to basically farm up the next set of orbs for that. I might get it started on it today because we'll play Ether Raids just to see how many merges we can get there. Here we likely Spark. I could already technically go for an Edel Spark, and maybe I should. But again, I have orbs in a better spot to use at the moment. Like, I have a time limit that I have to meet with these banners expiring, and the orb farming just takes a really long time to do. We also have to get Hresvelgar here, so that's going to take another 1,000 some orbs. So we have like a lot of farming to do, and I should be trying to do the time limited stuff as well. So there's a lot of hero battles here. We have rival domains. I don't think the GHBs are super important, so let's go through those later. However, they do actually give feathers. If you guys didn't know this, they don't just give just the units, but the feathers. So completing all of them is actually very good for promoting units. You literally just complete every single GHB here, and you can pretty much get yourself like any 5-star, which is super awesome. Also, did you know that the top level of the training maps, so all of these training maps actually give an orb, like literally almost every single one of them, but also the top one gives a blessing, a different blessing every single day. So I feel like I should have known this, because we all did at some point complete them, but it's been so long that I genuinely didn't remember that was a thing. Since this is time limited, let's actually just do it right now. And I do have friends from adding you guys yesterday, so let me update and just throw a bunch of stuff here. What is the, okay, it's infantry. It's pretty easy. Let's throw some infantry units here. Boom, move types, infantry, and wait, that's my units. I don't care about my units. Yeah, just throw everybody on here. This is already sorted by version, I think. It's pretty easy. Oh, that's because the violet ring screws things up, right?
Guide me.
What's up, Juice? What's this I hear about Akatu Mike being dead? Okay, the other account isn't totally confirmed dead yet, Juice. But it's in the works. I highly recommend checking out the YouTube video from yesterday and the VOD from yesterday as well to get full context. But the gist of it is that the way the game is set up now, it's actually better. In my opinion, it's actually better if you're playing for Ether Raids and Arena with the current Fjorm banner to just start over and farm a bunch of orbs. That was like super short version of it.
This has to be done.
Yeah, Chosen Fawns being like free is pretty huge for the auto battles in the beginning. You could still technically auto battle like everything with Rune though. So even back from book 9, it was pretty easy to farm everything. Because Rune is also a solid unit. Yeah, I mean, I basically do the same thing as you guys. Sometimes when I'm like on my breaks, I'll pull up like a YouTube video and then I'll just auto battle in Fe. So
We'll show you our strength.
I'm just like the everyman like you guys. I just straight up do exactly what you guys are doing. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I realized I don't use anything on my old account anymore. People, like, complain about power creep, but the thing is, if power creep existed, then my old account would, you know, not really have like, I couldn't use my old account. So because of power creep, I was able to play. I was able to use new units and I just use those new units. It's also the same reason I could make a new account. So in that way, power creep is still pretty friendly to people that take a break. So if you take a break from the game, or if you just start a new account. So this means that new players can legitimately just play the game at the same level as anyone else. I mean, I'm speaking from like a level of you can play the game for whatever you want. I'm not even just saying like you can just play for arena or ether raids. Like, you can straight up just start a new account and have plus 10 whatever character you want with like the max build. Like, if that's literally what you want to do, you can straight up do that. I think that freedom is pretty awesome, and it wasn't there in the beginning of the game. I'll tell you that much. First 3 years of the game, you couldn't do what I'm doing right now. It was impossible. In fact, there was more of a like legacy advantage. So people who had older accounts had a bigger advantage in the early stages of the game than those that might be using their orbs better now. Sunk cost fallacy, you know? You would think that me, who's been around since like 2018, would be very opposed to the idea of starting over. And I would say like my perfect crown streak and such was a very good reason to not start over, obviously. Or the perfect chair streak and whatnot. But those don't exist anymore. Like, those reasons don't exist anymore. So as a result, the only real thing that I cared about my old account isn't there for me anymore. We gotta do this, armored and flying.
I went on about a year and a half to 2 year hiatus, and coming back, having to farm all of the orbs did take a while, but having the ability to summon an almost plus 10 character was good. After watching your vid teach, I am def considering a new F2P account. No buying orbs, just free
Thanks, Zach, for the bits again. You also went on a break. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, my new account... Okay, so the thing is, I don't feel much of a difference between this account right now and my old account. I genuinely don't. That can be viewed as a bad thing or a good thing, depending on your perspective. So, like, depending on your perspective, you might see the fact that I view my old account kind of the same way as I do this new account already. Like, that can be kind of sad as a perspective, but I don't. I feel it like as a fresh start. And the only real thing that I'm kind of missing from my old account is literally plus 10 Summer Xander. So at this point, I'd play the old account just to meme around with a plus 10 Summer Xander. It's like a funny thing to say, but that's the reality of it.
I will fell our foe. I'll rout them.
Yeah, the reality is that I don't meme with the plus 10 Summer Xander. You're right, I don't. But by doing this, by basically playing here on this account, I'll be able to go back to that account and create the meme Summer Xander build. Okay? So this will enable me to allow the old account to be unique, to do something that is like ridiculously stupid. Once we get this guy off the ground, the memes will come back. Okay, we have a Flying Allies quest we're gonna do. Let's go do that. Can I even do that? I don't have good flyers. Okay, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to like solo 8 Stratum with Air and Peony. Huh. I don't want to talk about plus 10 Brammy or plus 10 corn, okay? We're not going to talk about those. I can tell you for sure I'm not missing those, that part of that account. Absolutely not.
A merciful death. The glimmer of life. Maybe this way. Death's caress.
Please wait.
Let's go. Yes.
Well, we're gonna see Sothis, probably. That's the funny part.
Understood.
What's next? The glimmer of life.
You guys do realize that we're gonna see Sothis.
Ready. The glimmer of life. Good morning.
She's inevitable.
Yes.
Forgive me.
Let's go.
Oh, this sucks.
Death's caress. Ready.
Understood.
The glimmer of life.
Oh, yes. Good job, Air. Barely made it.
Yes.
That was rough. I have to like check the maps to see that we can do it. Probably doable. Maybe the bow fighter could be a problem. You know what, let's re-roll it just in case. So let's look for like a 3 unit map. Don't want to waste precious stamina.
Good morning.
Welcome back, Enrath.
Death's caress.
I probably will end up using Duma, to be fair.
Please wait.
Actually, I'd probably end up using Sothis too,
Yes.
because using defense mythics...
The glimmer of life.
Wait, am I actually arguing this?
Ready. Yes.
I guess using defense mythics is better than not using them at all.
Death's caress. Good morning. Yes.
Probably.
Let's go. glimmer of life.
Ready.
Yes. What's next?
Understood.
Death's caress.
Maybe
Yes.
this way.
Nice. Actually did it. It was tougher than expected. I should try to get through these as well. So, just because they do offer like orbs and stuff. They're not time limited though. But trying to do like a squad assault might be a good idea. Because we're just kind of, we don't have any seals at all. But definitely the highest priority here is to try to do the time limited quest. So yeah, we have to do AR quite a bit. So I do think we'll summon Naga and then we'll do AR. I added it to the schedule because I'm expecting us to do it. We have to play at least 5 games. Oh, more than that actually. 6 games. 6 games on this account. Should be doable. See, if you guys don't remember this, the low-level AR here, like tier 1, you only use 9 ether for a game. So this is like, wow, 10 games if you single, if you don't even boost. That's more than that. What? That's crazy. Yeah, ether use 9. So this, if you boost, it's like, yeah, it's like 9 games. And if you don't boost, it's like probably 15 games or something like that. So yeah, we're definitely going to be able to do those quests, but it should just be a bunch of end turn with a plus 10 Fjorm if you ask me. Also, thank God, Naga is our bonus unit, which is why we definitely want to be summoning, getting that done. I might have to, yeah, I mean, the priority here is definitely just to try to do the time limited stuff. So if hours left 11, oh no, this stuff. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to do this. And I believe this is pretty hard. Yeah, these are like the new units, so they'll be probably pretty hard to kill, even if I'm using maxed out form. Maybe. I'm gonna have to be careful there. Why do I only have 200 ether? Because you're supposed to upgrade the fountains and such. Probably don't remember this, but you're supposed to actually upgrade your ether and foray. You're supposed to upgrade your fortress. These are all real mechanics. As for why is the ether 200 instead of 400, that's a Vault of Heaven feature, I believe, or maybe your AR21 or something like that. You get the cap raised at the higher tiers. Down here you don't. Thank you, Like Ike, for the wishes. Jero, welcome. It's also the ether building? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. For science, can I check my rank? I mean, you'll see it after we play it. So maybe with 450 orbs we can kind of get started here and try to knock out the time limited quests after completing Fjorm. So yeah, let's 450 is a good milestone. I did clean up my barracks for you guys. As you can see, we're 450 F2P orbs. The barracks is 119, so I did clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna end up merging Hector and Fjorm after we're done. But yeah, let's get through it. Let's finish it up. and then start committing to Naga so that we can get her built as well. And then tomorrow we'll finish Naga, so I have a bit of farming to do. We left this at 3.75 and 1 focus charge. Okay. Well, that was easy. Holy sack, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm done. I'm not even gonna pull the other blue orb at this point. What's the point? What's the point of even pulling the other things at this point? Yeah, we got plus 10 Fjorm and 750 orbs. Jesus Christ. What the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in pulling the orbs. I don't care. We got what we needed. We're out of here. Even if there was a third Fjorm, even if it was a Hector, I don't care. Like, our goal is the Fjorm. We don't care about anything else. Let's put the mascot in place. Let's do the merges. Yep, both my accounts will put up Fjorms. I'm not sure that's very efficient though, but I guess I'll go to the other account and put up, like, who should I put up? Once we build Summer Xander, we'll put Summer Xander up there. I'm gonna give Intelligent Systems a good review now. I don't know about that. You guys are pushing it. Could change the current objective to Naga summons now. Time to uncheck auto 5 stars. The setting's on by default. Where is it? There we go. It's an annoying thing. So we did end off with, how many hectares? 3, 4, 7. So plus 6 hectare. I think considering we're pulling so much blue, we'll probably get close to getting a plus 10 Grima though. So that might end up being the one we have to commit to. Still gonna merge up Hector though for the resonant battles. I still think that's quite relevant. Like even if Hector doesn't end up being a good unit long term, like the merges for resonant battles does make a difference, and therefore I still merge him for that. Fodder is timeless. Fodder will come. Merges from resonant battles for Harmonize Heroes, as we saw on the other account. Quite rare. Yes, I should hold on to one of them for maximizing resonant battles. You're correct. Thank you for the reminder, Phoenix. The fodder will come from like places like the limited manuals or the path codes and such. And to be honest, Juice, we literally are playing on the other account and I haven't made any changes to my mythics. Like literally Air is running Winter Trinket and that's it. That was it. That was like the only change I made. No, hold on. Okay, there was Air Orders and Firestorm Dance on Peony. Those are like the literal only pieces of fodder that I gave my mythics since I returned. So they wouldn't be any difference, like literally no different than what I'm doing here on this account. Straight up, no difference at all. Let's go back up to 500 or 450 orbs, just so that's a good starting point. So, but I'll still invest into the mythics just so they can be more useful. So like when I get Naga and I get Altina and such, like I'll give them supportive kits, obviously. I mean, Altina can run like Serving Knife, or which I think I actually get, don't I? Yeah, we get a free Serving Knife with good timing, and I actually have just enough codes for it. That's great. But yeah, we'll give them like a full kit, no doubt. I'm not just gonna let them be useless. Speaking of which, let's go get 2 more orbs. Just to be at a sweet 450.
So all can survive. I shall. I am with you. What now? Awaiting orders. Without a doubt. I will try. I shall. I am with you. I shall. Right. The future is in sight. What now?
Alright, 450, solid place to continue. We go to what is deceptively a good banner. I think I would prefer to merge Duma over Sothis. So, wait, do I want to do that? The off color is so bad. Okay, my plan is blue, straightforward blue. If I don't see a blue, I go for Duma, but if I get a Duma, then we'll pull a Sothis. So I'll just get a one off of them, and then if I have both, then we'll talk about it when that time comes. Press or Naga first. Okay, Naga because there's 2 days left on the banner, and Harrisvelg has 11 days left. So yes, we were going to commit to this later, but there's 11 days to get to that. So first this banner, just because it's more time limited. Alright, let's get to it. Don't do this to me. Don't give me Duma to start. Please don't do it. Okay. Thank you. I definitely am looking for Grima though, for sure. If we can see Grima in blue, that'd be swell. I think I only need like 6 more Grimas, so yeah, he would help quite a bit. Well, it's not 2 Nagas, but it is 2 of the same guy. Good afternoon, Lazy Moon. You know, maybe I should pull red instead of colorless. I feel like red is just a better color than colorless. It's like pulling Merlin, but I guess they both suck and it doesn't really matter. Well, I'm gonna be forced to use these guys regardless, like Sothis and Duma. It's still better to use some defense mythics on defense, even if they're literally the worst ones, than it is not to, so. But ideally they get placed in the long term. I wouldn't be targeting a like a mythic, a defense mythic on a legendary banner, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, imagine summoning for Naga in 2026. If you told me that this is what I'd be doing, I'd call you a liar. I feel like Res is actually the best IV now. Because of like Scowl or a lot of dragon skills that check Res. Man, what does Naga really have then? what IV am I supposed to go for? Is there even an optimal choice here? Victor says, isn't something like Rune or Peony more efficient since you have a free copy already? Yeah, false. This banner is extremely deceptive on your rates. Like, if you don't understand how summoning works, this banner is actually better than Hero Fest. So the way that, like, the short version of it is that the way that Fae considers summoning focus, like 5-star focus, is that 4% is a 5-star, any 5-star of the heroes listed. And so when you enter a circle, it's basically saying you have a 4% chance of getting a 5-star focus. And since there's only 3 of them, this means that there is an equal distribution among those 3 characters to get that 4% in this case. So if you just mathematically check that, it's just 1.33% divided by those 3 characters. There is a second factor at play here, which is you get to see the color, and then because you get to see the color, that means that there's either more or less of a chance than 1.33% because you're selectively choosing a color. So this is more advanced, like, summoning statistics, but the gist of it is that the 5-star focus is divided amongst how many 5 stars there are on a specific banner. So a 3-person banner with 4% is 1.33% chance of getting it. Now, getting a focus, or in case it's Naga, because you're sniping Naga. Now, if you actually jump over here, and I do have a Hero Fest as an example of this, you might think, oh man, this is 5%. This is like, this has to be better rates because, you know, it's 5%. But again, there's 4 characters here. So if you just distribute 5% among those 4 characters, it's actually 1.25% to get Hrasvelgar rather than the 1.33%. And when you're trying to plus 10 something, that little difference makes a huge difference. Like, it's a matter of over 200 orbs in this case, going for a plus 10 Hrasvelgar versus Naga. And I know most you'll be like, but obviously Hrasvelgar is a better unit and the banners that are off focus here, like the units are better, like Young Cam is amazing. And I completely agree. But you don't need to get good units to succeed in AR. You straight up don't. You need like 1 or 2 carries, and those carries will be ever changing. So 2 years ago, I might have been using Hector, or I was using Summer Edel, and now I'm using Emblem Edel, and then in 2 years from now I'll be using Space Edel. You know, like, it doesn't really matter. The carry is the fundamental piece there of your success in either raids, and the mythics are just there to support and give you score, and that hasn't changed at all in time. So that's why that's good. Also, this banner doesn't have focus charges at all. You can't use these because I don't have Fit Pass, I don't have a Spark. So all those really contribute to making a difference in plus 10ing a unit like Naga or Hrasvelgar. Now, I use the Hero Fest there as an example, but this is even worse because the Peony banner, or the Rune banner here is even worse. So you have 3% of those 4 units, and this means that it's only 0.75% to get a Rune. And that's really bad. Even though I get a free one, it still doesn't make up for the difference of that significantly less rate of seeing Rune sniping here. So I would spend, I think this is honestly about 500 or 600 more orbs to get 9 runes, by the way. Whereas I'm trying to get 11 Nagas, which will show up way more often on the banner over here. So if you just know like those sort of mathematics, or you just know how the summoning system works in this game, you can really take advantage of it in your favor and really save a lot of orbs for whatever you're playing for. Couldn't Peony or Rune appear on this banner just like Naga? Actually, Peony will show up on a Mythic Revival banner in 2 months. I believe the April Mythic Revival is going to have Peony and Altina, and we will be summoning on that, Victor, for exactly the same reasons that I'm explaining over here. But I need 3 Mythics on both seasons at plus 10. So, yeah. But Rune, no, he's not going to show up for a while on like the Revival banners. I mean, if IS throws a curveball and straight up like puts, you know, these modern mythics on like a 3-person banner with 4% or even a Hero Fest, then that's actually amazing. That's really good. Those are good rates and those are good banners. Those exist. You can still get gacha screwed, by the way. Like, I can still get gacha screwed even though I know the rates. Even if you know the rates, you can still get unfavorable outcomes. It's a matter of just trying to put those dice in your favor so that you have the best possible outcome. That's all it is. Smoker asks, will this be an alt account or did I quit the other? I'm kind of in like a transitionary period, Smoker. We have a bit of farming to do here. We have to go through a bit of gacha to see how things go, but we're kind of transitioning away from the older account into this one, and that should enable my older account to kind of retire, and then this new account to take over as like the competitive account or like the tryhard account, and then the old account can become like some sort of meme account. Like I can just invest into some Rzander and go play AR with some Rzander or something like that. That's kind of like the vision I have long term, I suppose. Space Edel, yeah, guys, come on. They're gonna come up with like some crazy Astro Edel version in like 2 years or something. I don't know. If the game is alive in 2-3 years, they're gonna really have to be creative with their banners. So, like I said, if we're doing AR with like Fallen Edel 4 years ago, we're doing Summer Edel 2 years ago. This year I'm using Emblem Edel, in like 2 years we'll be doing Astro Edel and AR. That's like pretty much what defines the AR experience. Andrew asks, how good is Legendary Adult Tiki? I love your video and hope you have an awesome day. Adult Tiki is a good counter to Loki if she gives you trouble in Light Season. Adult Tiki is also very good if you play Summoner duels and you have trouble against Summer Thor. Dual Thor, rather. Dual Summer Thor. If you have trouble against that, if any of those two things are concerned to you, then Adult Tiki is potentially useful for you. If either of those situations didn't apply to you, you probably shouldn't care about the new Legendary Tiki. It's pretty much my short version of what I think about her. Since the situations I just described are very niche, I generally think that Adult Tiki, Legendary Adult Tiki, doesn't apply to most people. I almost feel like I should summon not off focus, but I will. Meloline, hey, welcome to the stream. Enzo, what's up Enzo? Enzo asks, Teach, would you only commit summon on a mythic banner if you're able to plus 10 right there, or is it also okay to get some copies and wait for the next banner? Legendary mythic banners are a tricky situation. They are by far the worst thing, like the worst place you can summon, like snipe summon something. They're very good for 5 stars, like if you're just trying to collect 5 stars, but they're really, really bad if you're trying to target something because they distribute that 8% amongst so many units, 12 units, so they actually have the worst rates for trying to target something. It's a receptively good and bad banner. Based on my experience with Legendary Mythic banners, I don't think I'd pretty much ever go like summon hard on those banners again, if I can help it. You can try to make a case for maybe trying to get a one-off, especially if you have a Fed Pass, then it's probably worth it, but it's really risky. What's up, Insomniac? So I did talk about color sharing and summoning yesterday as well, and the myth that Hector is somehow obstructing your Fjorm summons doesn't really exist. The way that summoning works is that it's distributed, like the amount of units is distributed among that percentage. So if Hector was a different color, if he was red, for example, instead of blue with Fjorm, you just wouldn't pull a 5-star there. When you pulled the blue orb, instead of it being Hector, it just wouldn't be a 5-star. It would just be like a 3-star or a 4-star. So color sharing is this kind of myth that you think because you got Hector when you're targeting Fjorm, for example. It's kind of like a myth that you think that you somehow should have got Fjorm when you got Hector, but the game doesn't calculate it in such a way. I know I'm saying that from like a mathematical standpoint, but I know it feels bad. Like I've been there, I've been on that side. I'm like, man, I wish that was a Fjorm. Like you see the Hector and you're like, oh, deep down, you know, emotionally that you wish that was a Fjorm. But once you understand how the game is actually coded and works, it doesn't feel that bad. At least that's how I drink my copium. It's like an emotional trap, you know? IS, intelligence systems and like gachas in general, I think do a really poor job, and this is obviously intentional, of not educating the people on how summoning works, so that when you summon, it becomes like an emotional situation, which is what people want, like what the people behind the game want. They want you to spend your currency, they want you to succumb to the whims of gambling, and they want you to overcommit to these type of things. Just become really emotional into it, get like super highs, you get like all super excited, or you get super down when things don't go your way. And I've totally been on both sides of the coin. Today we obviously are on the super high end of things, but we've also been on the super low side of things in the past. And I would say probably my ignorance on summoning is why you know, I've made some mistakes in summoning on the past. Like trying to deny or not accepting how the system works. But if I just want an excuse to complain about Hector, totally valid. You can totally complain about anything you want. You want to complain about Hector? Complain about Hector. It's all good with me. Enzo said, sorry teacher, I meant mythic revivals. Am I committing to summon Naga because you're confident you can plus 10, or only ask to see if I should get some copies if I don't get her plus 10? So mythic revivals are just super good for your rates. And this banner here, the 50th percentile, this means that basically 50% of people, I believe that's the best way to describe it, will end up getting plus 10 Naga in 919 orbs. Now, you can obviously get it before 919 orbs or more than 919 orbs, but that is like the midpoint. So you can use this as a point of reference when deciding how to summon on different banners. And if I was to compare it to other banners, so like a legendary banner, for example, if I wanted to plus 10 adult Tiki, legendary adult Tiki, it would cost somewhere upwards of like 1,800 orbs or something, maybe 2,000 orbs to plus 10er. I haven't even looked at the rates even of a plus 10 on legendary banners in a long time, because I just know that they suck. I don't even remember what it is. It's really bad, so I don't even go into that territory anymore. But yeah, mythic revivals are very, very good rates for all the reasons I've described already in the stream. You can just go back in the VOD and rewatch it if you want to. But basically, yeah, the next mythic revival banner, which will be in April, is going to have Peony and Altina, and this account plans to plus 10 both of those because of how good the rates are. It's actually even better because they'll both be on the banner, so I'll actually be saving orbs because I'll be able to pull two colors simultaneously. I'll be pulling blue and I'll be pulling red. So that'll be a lot of orbs saved over the long term. Just because the more circles you pull, the more colors you pull in a circle, the more orbs you save over the long term. Of course, the mythics are really old, and their base kits won't do you any good. Like, you're not going to see a lot of success immediately, so it's really important that if you do pick up these mythics, that you do have some new modern units to kind of carry your account in some way. So thankfully for me, I have the plus 10 Chosen Form here that I'm going to be able to kind of carry my way through a lot of games. And the mythics can just sit in the back and smite and pretty much do nothing. But that's the combination of how you can see a lot of success in AR. You have some kind of new unit combined with an old unit, and that combination will see a lot of success even in 2026 here. Yeah, gacha games in general are just extremely predatory, and I'm kind of here since like the beginning to try to educate people that you should know what you're getting yourself into. Speaking of which, let's pick up that. I also forgot to do this, and I should do this. So let's go to Fjorm and max her out. I think you're given a free florid, aren't you? Even if you haven't pulled, one of those things. Where is it? Am I crazy? Oh, it's traits. Okay, there it is. Nice. All right. These are actually quite limited, but it is Fjorm, so no regrets on that one. I'll throw an AIDS Essence at her too. Basically make pretty much the exact same thing I was doing on my other account. No, I don't think I'm actually going to go for a plus 10 Elise either. Plan changed a little bit. I'm going to go for... I'm going to, fingers crossed, pray to the Intelligent Systems Lords that the Chosen Alphonse Legendary BK banner shows up in a few months. That's my plan. I will most likely still spark AHR though for the emblems though. Definitely Byleth or Edel. I mean, if Byleth wins, then I'll have to probably spark twice, but definitely Edel, I think. We'll see when we come to it though. It's going to be a lot of farming. Like, I have a lot of orb farming to do, so see where we get to. But yeah, I don't plan to go for the plus 10 at least because it's not the ideal banner for it. I'll still get like Elise though. I mean, hopefully I can like maybe spark Elise. Like, I don't know how many orbs will commit to AHR or, you know, what colors will pull, but ideally we still get Elise. We'll pray the gacha gods. What do we do with the Hector copies? The Hector copies, I would suggest keeping at least 2 for Resonant Battles, especially if you don't have those particular games covered, and merging them because they do give you an advantage in scoring in that particular mode. If you care. Like, if you care about Resonant Battles and you care about having a slight edge, it's actually worth it to merge the Hector copies. If you care about the fodder or you want to build somebody else, then don't do that. Just make them into manuals and fodder them later. But generally speaking, I don't think merging harmonized heroes is a bad idea. They retain their value forever, so it's not a bad idea to do it. And Hector's also a tank, so he appreciates the the merges more than the other type of units. Hey Bob. Elise isn't sharing an emblem. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But you know, if we're pulling like full circles and we get an emblem, like let's say we get Edel or something, then I can just spark Elise. Joseph asks, is Baldur good? Which version of Baldur are you talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty much hoping that Byleth wins with Let Him Gauntlet. Bike would, you know, not be ideal. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome back. Is Baldur good blue? Assuming you're talking about New Year's Baldur then? Yeah, yes. To answer your question, yes. New Year's Baldur is good. NY Baldur is pretty much usable in every single mode and can function as pretty much any role, like tank, carry, gale force. Yeah, she's a pretty good unit for now. Hello Banjo, how are the Naga summons? So far they're not that great, I think. I think the average is about 100 orbs per Naga, and we're a little below average. How does AI use Baldur's style? It will figure out which style, like whether style wins or doesn't win a matchup, I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. I think what's going pretty mid. We only have 2 Nagas, right? Yeah, 2, yeah, so we're a bit below here. But considering how Fjorm went, everything else has been okay. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, Naga's been a bit below average, but it's okay. The Fjorm part went pretty well. Off focus like to show up though. Yeah, Fabale really likes to show up. There's got to be better blue 5 stars than this, right? Like, why do I keep getting the same dudes? I've seen Ursula and Fabale on the other account as well.
Let the lesson begin!
Oh, Fire Legend Gamer, thank you for the sub. That's a Twitch sub. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I really want to see what the random 5 stars are. Amelia, okay, Amelia, we don't have that floor, that's pretty good. Isadora, Myson, Mozo, Fabale, those all seem kind of meh. What the heck? Is the only good blue off-focus like Baldur? None of these are good? Maybe Bernadetta is good because she'll get a refine soon, right? Yo, did you, yeah, you, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the sub. You subbed before you actually followed. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. I guess you're in the right place. Ascended to Dune, Ishtar. Those are 4-star focus though. They're not even all focus. Yeah, straight up the only off focus. Like good one there seemed like Bernadetta and Balder, right? At least it seems like what it is to me. At this point, I think I'll just take anything though, not too picky. I'm sure we can find a use for the fodder somewhere. Hey, remember when you could pull Canagus in the off-focus 5-star? Were those the better days? Thank you, Tarek. Things have been good. Hope they've been good for you as well. You commented on that one VOD last week, I think. Oh, did I must have replied to you, right? I vaguely remember your name now. Either way, I do appreciate you being here. Thank you. Is that the second Elliewood? Or maybe the first one, actually. This might be... I think I got an Elliewood on the other account. Yeah, okay. Perez is looking like an amazing hero, to be honest, to have in like the mythic core. So I'm sure she'll be a good pickup once you can farm up all the orbs. It's just a lot of work to do there. Do I intend to update build my Naga with new skills? Flyers have decent support skills now. Yeah, if I come across it, I definitely will. On my other account, like my main account, I didn't have too much trouble with my mythics. Like they had not been changed in over 2-3 years. They're literally running mostly base kit, and they're not base kit, but they weren't really contributing. They were only smiting and sitting in corners, and I wasn't having so much trouble in AR. I don't think I'll have much trouble in AR here either, even if I don't update their skills. But there really isn't a better place to put fodder. So if I come across it, then I will most definitely invest into them. Also like the new codes, we're getting new codes. We're getting pretty good limited manuals now. I'll probably run into decent fodder here and there. So I'm sure we'll come across the fodder to make it better. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any Grimos, and the rate for Naga so far has not been too kind to us. Fjorm was nicer to us. Yeah, Byleth Ring will be very useful to make these like older mythics very, like, much better than what they are. Altina can already run like Serving Knife, which is already great, but then I could give like Naga Byleth Ring, and then I have like effectively 2 dancers in the back. Or like one's a smite bot that self-refreshes and the other one's like a dancer with smite, so very useful utility that I can give these old mythics, even if I don't really upgrade their skills much. Fire Legend says, do I still have a Discord? Yeah, it just hit up the link there and then message Emo. Just send a private message to Emo. He runs it and he is currently doing it as invite only. We are still pretty chatty there. Who's that? Wait, what? I forgot this was even a thing. Was this Brave? Is this a good unit? I'm assuming that Ivy's not good. Yeah, I thought it was Naga because of the big portrait. Threw me off for a moment. I guarantee to you, young Bob, that low-level AR is gonna be the funniest like end turn gameplay you'll see. And I mean like funny because I think the games will be like less than 30 seconds to play. I am inclined to actually not pull colorless and red here just so I can maintain a good rate. So I'm gonna go green here. I don't want to pull Duma or Solis at this high percent. Doesn't really matter at the lower percentages, but if we build up this rate this much, we do want like a multi-blue circle and hopefully pull more Nagas. Actually, all of these units are gods. What are you guys talking about? Naga, Duma, and Sothis, they're all gods. Is that thematic actually? Now that I think about it. The next one is like Peony, Altina, and somebody else. Well, this is what Gacha's like though. You get like the super good results, and sometimes you don't. It could have been worse though. It could have been worse on the other banners, so it's fine. Also, we're only slightly below average. I'm not even gonna pull the rest of the circle. I don't care about Duma. Even with that high of a rate, I'm not wasting worms on Duma. I was really hoping to see more Grimos. Summoner duels will be a grind. Oh boy. I didn't even ever finish the grind on the other account though, to be fair. Okay, we're back into about average rates, so feels good. Yeah, did you know I can't even play Summoner Duels on R? It doesn't let you play if you haven't played the OG version. Look, I'll show you. You're a pleb. You're not allowed to play this mode. This isn't much though, I think it's only like 4 wins with Duel's bench. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, there's a Forma Soul down here, dude. It's amazing, actually. I forgot there's a Forma Soul down here. Does that mean I'm gonna have 3 Forma Souls? Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 Forma Souls already. I'm gonna use one of them on Femortis, actually. I think this is a pretty good pickup for a new account. I'm almost tempted to say that I should go for Myr, but I'm not going to because I already have 2 Hectors, so there's no point in doing this. But I definitely will pick up Femortis. Yeah, that's happening for sure. I think if I go on the Summoner Duels grind, which I probably will at some point, probably Fjorm? No, I don't mean Fjorm isn't a carry in Summoner Duels, but like Fjorm because of favored heroes. Well, we already got some grinders. Didn't she just come out like 2 weeks ago? Holy hell. Some people just straight up play like 300 wins with a new unit? That's crazy. And I thought I grind a lot. There's 300 wins in favorite caps in like 2 weeks. Like the banner was like 2 or 3 weeks. It's insane. Kind of blows my mind that like a unit that everyone has, there's not that many people here that grind out games with him. I guess maybe because Fjorm is just straight up a better unit. Insomniac says, what are the 2 separate Hectors for? So for Resonant Battles here, and I'm actually going to play it today because it's Blazing Blade, the way that scoring works here is every single merge on a harmonized hero contributes that score as long as they're in that respective game. And you want a minimum of 2 heroes to optimize the scoring. 2 harmonized heroes, that is, and then the 2 other can be from whatever game. So the reason you want 2 Hectors is because if you do not have 2 characters from Blazing Blade or 2 characters from Sacred Stones for Ephraim, then having 2 is the minimum to optimize your score here in Resonant Battles when you're playing Advanced. That's how it works. So we'll play today, and I don't really need all those merges and all that optimization down here at interval 4, but once you get up to interval 20 or so, it'll absolutely matter. Doctor says, I'm curious what value Mur would bring. The exact same answer to the Hector question that I just had, which is like if you needed it for Resonant Battles, which I don't. I don't because I have Hector and Hector for Ephraim. I guess it would be useful because of who's Mur with Awakening, was it not? I guess that's like another point, but it's not enough. Like I don't think a Form of Soul is worth it for that mode. So it needs a better A skill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually ran through all the forms yet. I will. Femortis is definitely worth it though. Because Femortis is actually a good unit. Maybe I should be pulling red then, just to get a defense hero, like a dark defense hero. Because the way this is going, I might not even get either Duma or Sothis. So maybe I should be pulling red when I don't see blue. I do wish that they updated the Celestial Stone shop. I think that's really stupid that they didn't. Like all these years, it never got updated, even when I took a break. I think that was like one of the most desired things that they never introduced into the game. Was the fact that the Celestial Stone shop has never been upgraded in any way, whether that's for Ascended Florets or for Resplendent tickets or anything like that. At this point, like who cares? Like what does it matter that the old, super old outfits or something can't even be bought with Celestial Stones? It's really dumb. The Ascended Florin especially is actually such a limited currency. Like as an F2P, there's literally no ways to get it once you've pulled every single Ascended hero. And once you've pulled all of them, you've reached your limit. You literally cannot get more without paying for them. Absolutely insanity. Alright, I think this is our last circle for now. Okay, I'd say we're slightly below average on Naga summons, but it's not so bad. That's +4 and like 450 orbs. Bro, if you asked me years ago, like these rates back when you'd be summoning on like a legendary banner, the legendary mythic banners that have like 8%, 450 orbs for +4 Naga is actually incredible. So when you kind of give yourself that sort of perspective, it's miles different. I don't even know what IV I want to give here. Maybe HP? Like, I don't really know. Chrissy asks, am I going to aim for 3 +10 mythics each season? Yeah, so the plan is, so far, we're going to get +10 Naga first. Then we're going to get +10 Hresvelgar on the Hero Fest. After that, we will get Peony and Altina in April. April, there's going to be another Mythic Revival banner with Peony, Altina, and I don't even know who the third one is, but we can summon blue and red there to get basically +20 mythics on both seasons. And then for the 30, I think it'll be Air and Light Season. So yeah, Light Season will be done, I think. No, yeah, it'll be done. It'll be done with Peony, Air, and Hresvelgar. And then I don't know who the third one will be for Astra. There is no third one for Mythic Revivals in Astra yet, so that one's gonna take a while, unless they do like a random Hero Fest with Astra Mythic. If they do that, then that would probably sell me. But I don't know who honestly the third one will be, and I don't want to be committing to like a Legendary Mythic banner because it's just a super heavy cost on orbs. That isn't worth it. As for Arena, we already did +10 Chosen Fjorm. So that covers water season, and I'm sincerely hoping, like this is kind of copium, but hopefully around June time they did do a previous year with like the after 6, so like 9th rank to the 14th rank of AHR, and if they do that, there's Chosen Alphonse there, Legendary BK, and New Year's Valley. So Alphonse and BK would be absolutely amazing and cover me in every season. I would have wind, water, and with BK we'd have fire. And that would be GG. Like that would be Arena done and AR done. And that would be incredible. So I'm kind of sniffing the copium there, that Arena can get covered with that potential banner. But we'll see. AR is definitely like more set in stone though, except Astra season. One +10 Astro Mythic is fortunately already enough for top 1k. That's kind of insane to think about. I'm not even really aiming for that already, but the fact that you can do it is kind of cool. We'll already be able to have +20 Astro Mythics by April, and that's already crazy to think about. Like the account will be like 2 months old, and I'm already going to be able to get into like top 3k. Triadas, it may be late to your welcoming, but as a new account, what do you think is the most difficult aspect in terms of competitive play? Honestly, probably just time, man. It takes a lot of time to farm up the orbs. It takes a lot of time to gain the like game knowledge and experience to know like how your matchups are, how the gameplay is, like if you're not really familiar with it. I'd say that's the biggest challenge. But honestly, it's not that difficult if you know what to summon for, if you're trying to play competitively. And I just kind of summarized it for you actually. Like my plan is pretty concrete in terms of getting the high ranks. Now if you're trying to play for summoner duels, I am honestly not the person to ask. I don't play for summoner duels. I will play summoner duels though once I complete my main objectives in Ether Raids and summoner in Arena. Like once I feel like I'm pretty comfortable in those modes, I will dabble in summoner duels. But it's a low priority for me. It's kind of like the end game. Like that is where I'll go once I'm done with everything else. It's actually a Veil account. It's true, dude. What the heck? So it's good to have like that carry though. Anyways, I think I go for HP Naga. Maybe that's worth it. I don't really know, dude. Like this doesn't matter so much. Who cares what the IV on Naga is? Sudden panic Naga. That's some retro gaming there. How'd the summoning go? We got +4 Naga and 450 orbs, that's including the Spark, and we got 2 Fjorm copies in 7 orbs. The final 2. Yeah, I'm a bit shocked to even say that myself. So overall, we smashed it on Fjorm summons. Naga summons are about on average at this point, and they'll probably be done tomorrow. Nine orbs? Dude, I can't math. My bad. Hey, thankfully we do have those actual training maps. I wonder if Naga can even do this. Yeah, statistically the rune banner isn't actually very good, Chrissy. That's why I'm not aiming for it. I looked it up, and unfortunately 9 copies of rune statistically is 1500 orbs at the 50th percentile, and I feel that's too risky on a new account. That could go disastrously wrong. Like if that goes into above the 50th percentile, we could be spending upwards of 2000 orbs for +10 mythic, whereas somebody like Air is 900 orbs, I believe in June, so that's a way safer play. Plus it kind of spreads out my investment a bit better. The pressure to try to farm up like 1500 orbs plus the other 500 for Naga here, plus 1000 for 1200 for Hrasvelgr, and then also have it for Rune in 6 days. Like, no way, man. I'm a machine, but I'm not that much of a machine. So some crazy orb farming. I think there is enough orbs to do it, but I don't have like that sort of yeah, that I don't have that in me. I honestly don't know if Naga can even solo these low level stuff. Let's see. 7, 8 attack. Yeah, probably. Okay.
For the children of man.
I get an orb doing it. Yeah, I mean, the grind is crazy, even already. I think I did like 1500 orbs farmed almost in a day, 2 days, so, and that was pretty time consuming. We'll still end up using Rune, I think, at the extra slot anyways, because Rune's a good unit, but the merges don't matter all too much. I'm not gonna be like upset to see it go. That was a nice banner. Yeah, Rune is a solid unit. Definitely good, but I can't justify the orb count. Also, I know that you guys like to, you know, praise the new units, but can we please appreciate how well Air has aged? She's literally the first mythic released, and she's still a good unit. Can we get some Air love in the chat? Yo, all my old emojis in chat are still relevant. I still got air emotes, you know? We're still gonna be using air in 2026. We're still gonna be using Naga in 2026. And we're still, okay, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but we are going to use Ultina in 2026. So, nothing's changed, man. The account's pretty much the same. Yeah, we need some air appreciation, you know? We love that. We live off of that, okay? Air important. We don't want any of that CO2. Those trees can have the CO2. We love air. Yeah, Res Velgar is basically standing in for Milla, I think? Yeah, for Milla. That's the difference. Do I trust Naga to do level 14? Kind of hesitant. How do I breathe with no air? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really trust Naga to do. Can she do a level 10 version of her own map? Probably not. I don't know how to. I guess I can level her in some orb farming maps. Yeah, let's go jump into some like normal maps and level her there a little bit. Well, you know what's the hardest thing? Like leveling these old units is actually harder. I can go into a modern map, like I can go into a level 40 map like this, like I can go here in special training range, level 34, I can throw in level 1 Hector and he can clear it. Like, that's the difference between new and old. I will do it like this. I think it'll be fine. Let's just go into some normal paralogs and get some level ups. Ooh. Those are kind of new units though, aren't they? Huh. See, I don't think my Naga is gonna go in here and like kill these. That's my issue here. Yeah, I already cleared like most of the normal paralogs, so Naga will struggle there. This is kind of awkward. Do the hard maps here have low level stuff? Oh, they kind of do actually. Maybe I can do that. That's not so low level, but these ones are. So let's try that.
At your command.
Is Byleth weaker, by the way, chat? I've already completed most of the normal stuff, that's why I can't do it. But this should be a good way to level up Naga and farm up some orbs, so we can maybe try to get one more merge here or there before we jump into AR.
I am Marquesa Foray.
Byleth is stronger? Okay, yeah, let me know if Byleth's weaker so I can go dump my flags. Duper says, starting a new account for myself too has been fun. The biggest thing I missed though is having all the sacred seals. It's definitely a challenge. I'm so used to having like a billion sacred seals. But to be fair, the squad assault seals are really good. So once we get those,
Of course.
that'll make a pretty big difference.
At your command.
So this is what I meant by it's really time consuming. This process of going through all these maps takes a really long time. It's a lot of orbs, but this is the part that just takes a long time. Especially when you're leveling up units, which I was. It's actually, I've leveled up like half my barracks already. As you can see here, I leveled up like Saber today, I leveled up Hector, I leveled up Eater, some of the other random ones like Isadora, Jeffrey, Selef. I even got Milady up to level 39, 18 of these ones. So, oh yeah, Ike got up to 40. Like, this is what I mean by, was just leveling up stuff in the maps while farming. It's pretty useful. At some point I'd have to level up and use a lot of these characters anyways. At the very least, probably for Feathers or HM or the Heroic Ordeals perhaps. Yeah, I do gotta admit, it is pretty annoying. The level up notif. I think I'll remove Minion because she's level 1 here and is likely to die. I'll just bring in Saber so that we can farm as HM.
I am Marquesa Foray.
I was actually leveling up quite a bit. What were these ones? Level 20. Okay, so we'll switch over to those in a bit.
It's a brawl.
Aversa isn't even relevant on the old account though, to be honest. But when you do think about it, I could choose to pretty much use any GHP I want during water season, thanks to
At your command.
the Chosen effect. So like if I did want Aversa to make a comeback for Arena, I could do it that way, you know? I don't like Saber stealing kills, actually. Let's put somebody else there. Let's go put Fabale, I guess.
I am Marquesa Foray.
Muffin Melody says, new player started about a week ago. Been meaning to ask if there are any low rarity units that are good. Yeah, actually there are a few. Depending on what mode you play. To give you like the short version of it, if you're playing Arena, the best unit for scoring is currently Raphael. Although if you missed the GHB, that'll be a little bit of a hefty grail cost to get him maxed out, this guy. For you to max it out, it'd be like 3,700 grails, I believe, which is quite a bit for a new player. It'd take you quite a long time, so you might have to wait until a new grail unit comes out, or his rerun. If you're playing AR, this guy is actually decent. He has a weapon that has the ability to be ranged. It's a style effect. And also he has like decent support capabilities that just like nuke the map, like kind of like a bolt tower. So I'd say like those are the two shining examples of modern good units. There's also just really good support weapons like Serving Knife and Arena Sword here. So these are solid things. Yeah, those are that was like the big ones.
At your command.
Only the true B-boomers of the stream would remember close counter air tanking whole teams. Do I have any B-boomers in stream? The emoji on stream. That was actually great. Yeah, air tanking days was quite a long time ago. I can't ever pull that off again, but definitely those were the days. Was it also double air? I'm misremembering. No, it was. I think I did run double air for a long time until...
For the children of man.
Until what, actually? Was it Bela or Peony? I don't even remember. We were running double air for a long time because that was the optimal way to score. I ran the 1 GHB Archer too. Yeah, that was Jom K. We love Jom K. Yeah, air's always been a decent unit though.
I don't shrink from a challenge.
Even now, she's like superb. I didn't even invest in her much, and she's still
Teach
superb.
loved close counter Kronya as well.
I don't know about love Kronia in one sentence. Me and Kronia had quite a unstable relationship. But I will admit she was a good unit.
It matters not.
I see in chat, I have 4 of this for bail, don't know what to do with them. Turn them into a manual, unfortunately. There's not much you can do with them. If the unit isn't like a legendary, mythic, or harmonized hero, they're not going to have kind of like long-term utility.
Here I go.
Legendaries have use in Arena as rotating bonus units, and they can inflate your score or maximize your score. Mythics obviously contribute to your mythic scoring in Ether raids, and harmonized heroes contribute to resin battles. So those are the big ones. I guess chosen heroes also. When I talk about legendary heroes, I am pretty much talking about chosen heroes as well. I kind of lump them into the same category.
The cycle's power.
Remember when Dormer was a meme? He had his moments. We might not actually get him. We already have a post 4 Naga, and we haven't seen either Sothis or Duma. So maybe we won't get to see Duma. I guess that might be kind of sad. Let's level up somebody else. Okay, Ingrid, I guess.
It will be done.
Did I run out of stamp potions? You can have up to 900,999,000 stamp potions? What? Why doesn't it say that for orbs? Why can't I have 999,000 orbs? Because your credit card would explode. Oh man. Maybe because they actually want somebody to spend that much.
I don't shrink from a challenge.
If 2 times XP and SP wasn't like happening, this would be so painful. It's because of the anniversary events. Like it's been 2 times XP and SP for like the whole month. If that wasn't happening, this would actually be much harder to farm up everything.
Here I go.
So I'm pretty thankful, at least it was good timing for that. Violet's weaker, nice. Let's go do that. I feel like the anniversary stuff ends tomorrow though, so it'll just continue being 2x instead of 5x. It used to be 5x on the weekends for during this whole anniversary month. Alright, let's go drop whatever flags we have. Actually, I might not have 800 flags because I haven't done arena yet. Oh yeah, I haven't. Okay, let's go do intermediate. Am I trusting Fjorm here? Arcane Devourer, Deathblow, Alphonse. Huh. Interesting maneuver.
Awaiting orders. Pressing ever forward. I will try. Without a doubt. Where was that? Yes! I am with you. Right. The future is in sight. What now? I shall. I'll do all I can.
Oh yeah, we'll get an arena ticket. Which color had the most ascended heroes?
Awaiting orders. I will try. Where was that? Pressing ever forward. I am with you. I shall. Right. Without a doubt. Awaiting orders. I am with you. The future is in sight.
Well, that was easy. We already did our arena run. I was just doing my quests, and we already did exactly what we needed to do, so arena's done for the week. Well, it's done for the week on this account. We will do it on the other account. Needs to be rank 1. Alright, I'll rerun it later. If we kind of go for a specific color, it's not going to show up. We all know that. Yeah, so what is the ones that have, like, in order? Which ones have the most? Alright, I'll just look it up. There you go. That's a cool unit. Wait, isn't she? She's not good, right? I mean, it's technically a dancer.
I don't think I understand it, but I suppose they chose me for a reason.
I don't know what her refine is, actually. I haven't seen it. Is it any good? It seems so tame. Yeah, I feel like the other Mariannes are better. That's saying something.
For the children of man.
Well, there's worse things to get for tickets, so we'll take it. I see it this way, right? We used to summon for these brave heroes, and now I just get them for free. I'm just walking around with like Brave Golveg and Brave Marianne, and just picked up. So didn't even summon for them, they just showed up. No effort, no orbs, we take it. Naga doesn't actually need to be leveled. I don't think she actually needs to be leveled for AR. So I'm just kind of going through the motions for no reason. I'll just burn the stamina, and then we'll go do AR. I'm so used to arena gameplay, I forgot I don't even have to really level her right now. It's okay, we'll go spend the rest of the orbs, and then go do AR. And then we will,
Here I go.
try to see if there's anything time limited left. I don't think so.
This'll do the trick.
Nice, I completed one of the quests.
It matters not.
I mean, we pretty much have like 10 AR games ahead of us, chat, so don't worry, stream's not done yet. It's like 9 AR a game. 9 ether per game. I get to see how many people are playing AR nowadays. Like the total population.
The cycle's power.
Speaking of which, I gotta go spend all my flags for Violet. On both accounts, actually.
It matters not.
Stamina potion, we take those. We like those. Thank you. Enhancing a sacred seal. That one's a bit tough. I'm gonna have to probably do a squad assault. I don't think a squad assault's actually hard to do. If I just use one carry unit per squad assault, like one Fjorm, Alphonse, Hector, maybe Celica. Would be the fifth one though. The fifth one would be hard, because I don't have a carry for the fifth one. I guess Veil. Okay, so it's possible. I guess we could try. Did I get them 99 potions? I got a bunch of them. I got like 20 something. I'll do it later. Let's go spend the rest of the orbs just to see if we got any final Nagas, and then go do a million AR games. Literally. I guess that could have been my ticket. What am I supposed to do with that one? I'd like a +10 Grima, but we haven't seen Grima today. I don't think even a single time. That's not Grima. That's Grima's alter ego. Nice. You'd love to see it. Joseph asks, why does Blue Balder not take damage? She has a bunch of effects that reduce damage she takes. It just makes enemies weaker. Ho ho ho, man. What? I'm not gonna sit here farming like all stream to finish up Naga. I'd rather get other stuff done and then get to bed. Like I gotta get through all these limited quests. Like we have to get through AR games, okay? Like 1,000 stones is nice, 900 metals. Like these are all pretty useful rewards. 900 fruits. Gotta try to get all these done. Man, knock out a foe, defeat a foe with staff, defeat a foe with a red tone. Those are going to be a bit trickier, but yeah, we got to do 6 AR games at least. And then we got to do these ones as well. I think I can now with Fjorm, hopefully. But yeah, I should do those. Those are actually like double the orbs, huh? I just want to jump into AR though, to be honest. Let's go do AR. Zach, is there a possible stream tomorrow? I'll definitely stream tomorrow. Like 100%. Look, I can't even use 5 units. I do have the bonus, right? Naga counts as the bonus, right? Yeah, I'm good. I even have Veil there, actually. Yeah, Veil's pretty good. Veil can act as a solid cleanup unit. Maybe I should be smart about this and like run like repositional, or some positional skills in general. See, there's actually a good unit though. That's why I'm using her in the final slot. Yeah, I mean, that's what the gameplay is going to be. I have to smite Fjorman and end turn, so pretty much setting that up. Whoops. Joseph asked, why am I getting so many copies of Naga? Naga is important for Ether Raid scoring. Every merge contributes 1 point of extra score in Ether Raids. In general, you want to merge up your mythics if you care about scoring well in Ether Raids. No, I did actually get a 1-star Lissa yesterday, yeah. 2-star one as well. I guess that's how I'm gonna do this. Don't tell me that's how I have to do it. Do I really not have another staff unit? Oh my god. I straight up don't have another staff unit. Okay, alright. Alright, we got one. We got one, chat. Alright, we got like 3. We can do something. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's do it. Shouldn't I only use 2 mythics? Yeah, I only have 2 mythics. Seether is in the extra slot, which doesn't contribute to score. And I have Ratatosk and Naga here. Veil is technically just an extra unit. She has good support.
Sister, will you engage with me at the festival today?
Hold on, I keep forgetting Byleth. Hold on. I see what you're saying. I don't feel like I have a better unit instead of Ratatosk though. I guess maybe Ratatosk isn't that good, but it is technically a unit with Kanto, so... I'm switching accounts, guys, one moment.
Fire Emblem. Heroes.
I'm just gonna go burn the flags on the other account. Oh man, I'm even at 99 stamina. Unacceptable. I guess like there's a better unit than Ratatosk because Ratatosk doesn't have any support. Maybe I run like Hector or Celica and they like provide long range support. Oh, but that costs an Astral Blessing, so I don't want to do that. Hold on guys, just gonna burn 40-50 stam here, just so that it's not full. Yeah, I think Ratatosk doesn't have like anything useful for support, but the problem is, I don't want to use an Astral Blessing on the other units, especially since this isn't like the type of gameplay that warrants it. It's like probably going to be like the easiest thing ever. Yeah, it straight up doesn't matter. There's no need to optimize it.
No need to thank me. will see it done.
Thank you for dropping in, Zach. You know what, since I'm over here, I'll go and take the free summons. Looks like we got everyone anyways. I'll take it.
Turn conviction into strength.
Okay, let's go see what I haven't picked up here. Haha, Naga, that's funny. I think I'm going blue on this account. Yeah, I basically have like all the forwards on this account except Josh, I think. Who? Literally who? There's too many heroes in this game. I guess I'm going colorless here. Right? Oh yeah, that'd be good for air, I think, right? Hector fodder doesn't look that good, except the echo, I guess. The echo would be nice for Raphael, though. Nope, still Ray in 26. What's up, Misadzel? Misadzel? I'm not even sure I said that right. Welcome to the stream. Is there something new as a reason for coming back to play Fe? I've always enjoyed Fe because of its gameplay. The game hasn't really changed all that much. So if you enjoyed Fe in 2020 for its gameplay, then you probably will still like Fe for its gameplay in 26. It's easier to play now than it was in the past, if you ask me. It's actually better between Layla and Rune. It's good, good fodder for air. Okay, that's a pull. That's better than both focuses on this banner, jeez. We take it.
The same clothing as Larother.
Yeah, we're good. We're good here. I technically have to do AR today on this account, I guess. But I might just do that in bed for like 2 minutes. What's my... Oh, it's Naga. Should be it should be like a 1 minute game even here. But I think I have to set it up, which takes some time. Hey Marlena, welcome. Yeah, let's go switch back to the other account now.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Okay, so do I want to use somebody else? I don't really want to bless anybody because like the blessings are pretty limited in the early stages. I could use Fjorm or Legendary Ike. Can I? I can't water bless. No, that doesn't work. I can't like chosen bless. So I really am forced to use Ratatosk. Or Regan, I guess. I think Ratatosk is a bit better though than Regan. Because they have cancel built in. Yeah, that's a whatever. Who cares? It really doesn't matter for now. Let's just go play. Sure. Let's post my friend code into chat. Here you go. Please post it in like Twitch chat, YouTube chat. Somebody copy paste it. Send me requests. I'll check it after the game. After some games. I'll add people I recognize. If I don't recognize your name, please say something in chat. I have a bunch of people here. And I assume that these are people in chat, or maybe some of them are in chat. So please just say something in chat if this is you, and just say who you are. Also, I know that some people watch the VODs. If you want me to accept you, like, in your VOD watcher, then just put, like, the Aka2 tag in your name, just so I know it's, like, somebody that watches the stream. And then just change your name back to whatever you normally use. Like, I don't expect you to hold the Aka2 tag. It's just for me to know that you watch the stream or you're, like, a VOD watcher. And that works with me. For anyone that comes in later, I mean, and watches the VOD. Alright, gonna go play, and then I'll check it again. I need to play 6 games. This isn't a bot. Byleth with the Byleth ring. We like Ike is Ike? It actually isn't. There's a Akatu Love Ike. Unless it's another account that I don't know about. Dude. Hold on, we gotta put on some animations.
The future is in sight. I shall.
Oh man, look at these stats.
It will be done.
Awaiting order. I am with you. Pressing ever forward. Where was that? It's time.
My heart is racing.
Our love burns bright. It's time.
My heart is racing.
We will live on.
What am I even? Are you kidding me?
Yes. Awaiting orders. Our love burns bright. Without a doubt. I shall. I'll do all I can. Where was that? Pressing ever forward. The future is in sight.
Yes.
Awaiting orders. Without a doubt. Yes! I am with you. Awaiting order. I shall. Where was that? Pressing ever forward. Ha!
Holy AI shenanigans. Alright, so we have 50k active players. Because it doesn't show people who are inactive. So this does mean that there's basically 50,000 people playing this game. At least in AR. I need to play 5 more games. Is this going to be enough ether? It probably is. Alright, I guess Naga's going to level up a little bit.
Sister, I'm here.
What is your desire? Yes.
Awaiting orders.
I love how confused everybody is.
The future is in sight. I am with you. I'll do all I can. It's time.
I see some more requests in chat. I'll go accept you guys right now.
Without a doubt.
My heart is racing.
It will be done.
Awaiting orders. Where was that?
Our love burns bright. I love you.
I shall.
My heart is racing.
Yes. For the children of man.
Still a chance we get Boulder. But I like I said, there's a good chance so we spark like AHR even on this account. Still at 50. Dude, am I at like the bottom here? Did my rank even move up? There's nobody in tier 1 except me. I was like solo in tier 1. It's like the only player in tier 1. Okay, let's alright, I got an Akatu, so I know it's one of you guys. There's visual, there's conflict. I think I saw Honest Liar. Seen Akatu FR. Remember, you guys don't have to keep the tag. It's just so I can recognize you instantly here in the friend requests. You can change it later. Friend that says I'm Anya F. Cool. I see an Astrid. Astrid's cool. I know she just got a refine too. Liar was in YouTube chat. Okay, cool. I think I saw Orn in YouTube chat as well. I see Air. I don't know the other unit, but I definitely see an Air. Somebody else I missed? Hey, Stetzer. Hard to find you online due to time zone, but I'm glad to see you enjoying the game again. Thank you, Stetzer. I'm sure you watched like a VOD or video and whatnot. I apologize for my time zone inconveniences. This works out best for me, being in the Eastern European time zone, and it's almost bedtime, so. He does actually score one bin above Hector, that is, over Raphael. But the biggest advantage there is resonant battles. That is the primary reason to merge Hector. I haven't seen anybody else claim these names in chat, so I'll leave them. Oh, I have 50 friends now. I feel popular. Who's this guy? I have Ike and then I have Mike. This layout is amazing. It's just like, oh my god, it's a wind sweep rhino. It's not even like an auto build because there's no mythics, but I guess it doesn't matter, right?
I'll do all I can.
What is your desire? It will be done.
It's time.
I legit thought that was... He's running Ignis. That's not P-Save. What is this?
I am with you. My heart is racing.
Our love burns bright.
We can't do distance, right? Okay.
It's time.
My heart is racing.
You can do it, Vale.
I feel the pain for no SP, dude. I get it.
Awaiting orders.
Pressing ever forward.
Yes.
Doesn't she jump like the other cam? Where's her PRF? This doesn't even matter because like ice is gonna show up.
Where was that?
I'm really like I'm so thrown off
The future
by
is
some of
in
these units. Like I don't even know what's happening.
I shall.
It's time.
I am with you. Awaiting orders. I shall. Awaiting orders.
Is HP a prerequisite? Am I missing something here?
I'll do all I can.
Our love burns bright. I love you.
Thinking
Of you.
Right, now we just get cuteness.
Yes.
Where was that? I have to help.
I moved up like 200 ranks. Let's go. Climbing on up. That's not New Lin. Huh.
Wait, just.
Is there a chance these are like bots? They're not, right? This has to be a real player.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Pressing ever forward.
It will be done.
My heart is racing. I am with you.
It could be a bot. How do we know? Maybe bots have resplendence.
I shall.
What is your desire?
Why not?
It's time.
Why couldn't it be a bot?
You can do it, Vale.
Awaiting orders. future is in sight. Where was that?
That had to be a real player, right? Because it actually asked me for a friend request. Well, I guess bots could be technically accounts as well. Okay, that's not the upgraded version. Ooh, got an upgraded fort actually. Mine is 2 + 5.
So all can survive. Our love burns bright. I shall. Without a doubt.
Yes.
I'll do all I can. Where was that? My heart is racing. I am with you, awaiting orders. Ha!
It will be done.
The future is in sight. Ha! So all can survive.
Yeah, getting refined, like coins and stones and dew and such, that definitely takes a super long time on most accounts. Especially if you don't put in the effort into like arena
I
assault.
love you.
I kind of have to play some duels at least this week on this account.
I shall. I am with you.
It's okay, it's fine. It's a shame the free seals we're getting are kind of doo-doo. What am I supposed to do with defense wrestling? Well, what's the other one? The seals looked really bad. How many more games did I need? One more AR game, and then we gotta do resonant battles, and that's pretty much most of the time limited stuff. We gotta do these. These look pretty difficult. Why is there a harden over there? This looks like an actual layout. This can't be an auto build. No, it is. It had. I actually am not sure. I don't even know how we can interpret these.
I'll do all I can.
Yes.
Our love burns bright. Pressing ever forward. I'll do all I can. Awaiting orders, I shall.
We will live on.
Check out all the people with Resplendence down here, though. That's like 3 games with Resplendence.
So all can survive.
Wait, does that show your rankings even if you're, I don't know, like 90k or whatever, 50k ranked than I am? It should actually show other players in this ranking range. So it's probably just people who don't play AR. I'm sure that's what it is.
I am with you. Where was that? We will live on.
Yeah, I should be able to actually see what other people are in this ranking range. See? Like that guy has to be an active player. It's a new unit. So they're just not playing AR. That's totally fine. Yeah, those are new units. People are playing the game. They're just not playing AR. That's amazing. There's so many brave Felixes. Okay. That's a thing. Metal Glad. Riamana asks, which emblem hero do you need the most? Honestly, I'd say the most useful emblem hero is probably Byleth. Making any unit a dancer makes any unit useful. So I think undoubtedly that's the best one. So if this dude just has like a freaking +10 emblem Edelgard down here. Okay, we don't need to like play AR again. I can technically play like probably 2 single games of AR, but there's no point. That's good enough for now. I'm gonna do probably the hardest content of the day, which is those lunatic quests that are expiring. I actually think this will be hard. So let's try our best. Let's see what my best team is. It's probably something like, wait, so she gives empathy, right? Yes, she does. He also gives empathy, so he doesn't really work too well. It's probably Veil, and I'm gonna assume Celica. It's probably my strongest setup. Her lacking like a full build is a bit annoying though. Especially the arch rival missing. It's kind of a oof. Maybe I just run Hector instead. Also have to do resident battles, I think. That was also one of the quests. So let's do the easier thing first, because I'll forget about it. Jump into resident battles. This might actually be hard since I'm walking around with armors in this mode. That's really not a good thing.
My heart is racing.
You can do it, Vale.
Okay, we don't need animations. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is
It's time.
not gonna be as easy as I think it is, because I
I will fell our
am lugging
foes.
around these guys. Wait, can I do this? Can I just dance? Okay, that's funny. No, it danced the other Hector, dude. What am I supposed to do with that?
I will fell our foes.
Wasted. Are you kidding?
Our love burns bright.
Bro, this is the true hard mode.
My heart is racing.
Of course.
Our love burns
Yeah,
bright.
I'm sniping that.
I'll rout them. I will fell our foes. I'll rout them. I will fell our foes.
Alright, that's about as much mobility as we're gonna get out of those armors. At least he leveled up, but this is actually not that easy. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I probably don't even have to totally win here.
It's time.
Yes.
I'll rout them.
Probably will move up to max intervals anyways. Just kind of feels bad.
Our love burns bright.
Of course.
My heart is racing.
I will fell our foes.
Oh, so suboptimal.
Our love burns bright.
I guess there was a dancer's veil there and infantry boots, but whatever, who cares? Okay. Yep, I should have expected that. I probably was rank 1 if I did kill all the thieves. Okay, truly the hardest thing I think will be these in the two maps, because we're really lacking in positionals and honestly in good units. So let's see how it goes. I do have the fodder for 2 repositions, so I guess we'll do that. It feels bad, okay? It feels bad that I couldn't, you know, clear the map perfectly. Even though it didn't matter. It just feels bad. Maybe I could run Fawns instead of Celica, because I feel like if she doesn't have her Trival and like her full build, it's not ideal, so yeah, let's run Fawns instead. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chosen, actually. That's kind of important too. Let's grant powers to Veil, I think. Alphonse doesn't matter though. It doesn't even have a merge. Alright, let's do it. Final boss for the night. I guess those are kind of maybe I'll do that off stream with like Mercedes or something. Let's just get this done. Oh wait, I need to actually have an axe, sword, and lance. So we have a lance, we have a sword, and I need an axe unit. I guess that'll probably be Anna. Let's just do the ones that don't require the axe unit first. And then we'll sub in Anna for the ones that require axe. Okay, that one's axe, this one is sword. Let's go do that.
There is hope yet.
Okay, that one's easy.
What shall I do?
Thankfully it's nothing crazy there.
It's time. I shall, without a doubt. The future is in sight.
My heart is racing.
Awaiting orders. I shall. Pressing ever forward.
Outstanding.
Without a doubt.
This one's a lance. Should be okay. Alright, so we'll wait the minute before we use the stamina potion.
For the 9 realms!
The future is in sight. Our love burns bright.
With all my being.
I am with you.
It's actually crazy how good Seether is even without Refine. Like she still
Pressing ever
is able to contribute really well just with this. Her skill remix really helps her stand out.
What shall I do?
Awaiting orders.
I can probably tank Celica,
I
right?
shall.
I think,
Without a doubt. It's time.
just in case. Nice. This will probably be the Map with everybody. Yeah.
My heart is racing.
Okay, nice, nice. Actually got that.
Our love burns bright.
Is that how that matchup usually goes?
The future is in sight. I am with you.
Outstanding.
Without a doubt.
I genuinely thought that would be harder than that. It's actually pretty easy. Okay, we need to sub in some axe unit. I guess Alphonse can hit the bench for now. And I literally don't have any axe units, so I have to go grab Anna from the bottom. That's funny.
We will triumph.
Awaiting orders.
Pressing ever forward. It's time.
I shall. I am with you. My heart is racing. The future
Our
is in
love
sight.
burns bright.
Awaiting orders. My heart is racing.
It's time. Our love burns bright.
Did I not learn reposition? No, I just forgot it. Axe unit soon. Are you talking about
Sister, I'm here.
biker? You're talking about biker, aren't you? Because that's
I shall.
technically an axe unit
My
coming
heart
soon.
is racing.
Without a doubt. It's time. Pressing ever forward.
I am with you. Awaiting orders.
TM asks, do chosen heroes act as legendary
I am with
heroes?
you. I shall.
Or are they only supplement scoring in their respective season? Yeah, they're basically like super scorers in their respective season. They're like modern dual skills, but they accomplish way more than just buffing score. They act as independently high scoring units in their season. They can make another unit score really well, and they also buff that unit to do really well in combat. So they do accomplish quite a bit.
Onward.
But they aren't straight up replacements for legendaries.
Our love burns bright.
Whoa! I was expecting Vale to win there,
I am with you.
and she didn't.
Let's go.
Awaiting orders.
The future is in sight.
There's literally an idle icon. You're basically saying that I'm gonna be sparking Emblem Metal Guard. That'd be nice.
I am with you. I shall. I am with you.
Without a doubt.
My heart is racing. Awaiting order. I shall. I am with you.
Pressing ever forward.
I shall.
I don't know if your
Awaiting
wins
orders. I am with
against Vale, but I'm about to find out, that's for sure.
Yes.
No, I'm not about to find out, because ice.
I shall. with you. Our love burns bright.
Good enough. Already answered, but which legendaries are you looking to pull merge? None, actually. Potentially legendary BK if he shares with Chosen Alphonse. Or I guess if he's on a Hero Fest, I might consider it, but that's a big if. As in, I'm not totally convinced that I would do that.
Our love burns bright.
Kind of like a maybe.
Awaiting orders. The future is in sight. I am with you. I shall. Awaiting orders. I am with you. It's time. Awaiting orders. Our love burns bright.
Wait, what? Because I don't have a sword anymore. I benched Alphonse. Oops.
Onward. I shall.
My heart is racing.
Without a doubt. Awaiting order. I am with you. The future is in sight. It's time. Awaiting order. I shall. Our love burns bright.
Okay, bring phones back, and we're done. I guess we do the final summon circle for the night. Once we complete this, and we're good.
Love, engage! I am with you. It's time. Pressing ever forward.
With all my being.
Awaiting order. I shall.
My heart is racing.
Alrighty. The end is here. I guess I don't need 20. Yeah, we can go in one more time. That'll be the end though, whatever this is. A brand new Gordon. Yeah, but I won't go in with 12, so that'll definitely end it. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow, folks. Thank you to everybody who came in. It's been a good one, and yeah, I'd say we're looking pretty good. sandwiches. Hope you have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you're from. Good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.